physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Edey. Now Morant. Shot clock at 5. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
The floater. George with the bucket.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Pass to Wells. Shoots over George. Wells misses. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor... Wow! Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Screen by Embiid. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, stolen by Morant. Into the lane. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand. Embiid with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Picked by Oubre. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you, Ryan.
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Sixers lead by 3. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Edey. Basket counts. Edey's got 5 points.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Out to Oubre. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer Embiid. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper showing his versatility.
Again, Philadelphia.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Morant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Caldwell Pope. Goes up on the wing. Joel Embiid with the board. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. New group getting ready for Memphis. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Down the court is your high squad. Get ready, let him hear it. The White Free Team search. Our Sixers DNT looking for the loudest man. Let us hear it.
Philadelphia leading by 6. And here's Lowry. Watford with a screen. Lowry surveys the D. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Lowry with it. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
Lowry with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia leading by 12. And there's the foul. It's on John Conchar. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Jerome. Back to Conchar. 5 to shoot. The layup off target. Now Philadelphia with it. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Down low. Clark
Assisted by
uses the glass on the layup.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down, and Quentin Grimes also impressive.
Back to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to McCain. Watford left side. Philadelphia moving it around. Back to Drummond. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
assist from
Well, look, Jackson Jr. is a tremendous dunker. You could feel that one from over here.
Watford with a screen. To the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Here's Jerome. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Lowry outside. Watford with a screen. It's Lowry with a drive. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Lowry. To the inside. Here's Watford. And here's Oubre from the arc. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. The open shot, Jerome. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Whew.
Timeout.
They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. We've got 33 seconds left to the second quarter. Here's Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Outside Morant. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by George. Maxey attacking. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so we wrap up the first half. Sixers ahead, up by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Philadelphia leading by 12. Embiid, high post. Driving to the basket.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Memphis ball.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 14. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Morant, no good. The Sixers lead by 16. Kick by Oubre. And Maxey, here we go. And here's Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid inside. 17 points in the game. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Morant. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture.
Outside Grimes. Inside. Oubre. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on them.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Your 76ers youth and team.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's Jerome. He's got 6. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. From deep three-point land. And it's Bona with a rebound. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Pass to McCain. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Now Clark. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Lowry with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside McCain. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bona. Over Jerome. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's Aldama. Yet to see a basket. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. The Sixers lead by 14. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
A maestro running the two-man game. Now Lowry with textbook guard play there.
That'll be a 5-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
John Conchar.
1:06 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Here's Bona. And the layup is good off the glass. Bona's gotten his second bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
They set the pick. To the paint. Lowry outside. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Philadelphia ball.
34 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Bona. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Clark with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Memphis ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Oh, there's the alley! And it's Bona missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
The New York Times side, staying alive was no job. Had second hands, moms bounced on old men. So then we moved to Shaolin Land, a young youth. You're rocking the go-to, low goose. Only way I begin to G-York was blue. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one, pulling out for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started at 16 and running up in gates and doing for high stakes, making my way on 5 skates. No question I was speed. The combination made my eyes. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. My life got no better. Same low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching from cross seas, rolling in MPVs every week. We made 40 G. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years. I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I peep at the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep. A man with a dream, with plans to make cream, was fail. I went to at the age of 15, a young buck who never had much, trying to get a clutch on what I could not touch. The court played me short, now I face pacing. No one upstates my destination. In back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I escape from giving chase. Then the staircase, though I don't know why I chose. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask, what's it worth? Ready to give up so I seek the old earth who explain working hard may help you maintain to learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got all in the block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof to kick the truth to the young black youth. But shorties running wild and ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Another one of those block rocking beats.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on that.
We got London on the train.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, money on my back, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 double streaming, feeding, Gucci bang. If I need some rest, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty made up my brody. If you don't owe me, still act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I whip it, that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter, the from Chicago, I call her young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna agree to. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that, if she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, money on my back, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 double streaming, feeding, Gucci bang. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard call them Beatles. Hey, was facing so I kept me in Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me up, bring back me up. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. I swear I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Now I'm like, baby, I need rest. Baby, I need rest. Baby, I want rest. Baby, I need rest.
We got London on the train.
This not a lie drill. This is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit. Still identity. Put a. Can you flip it? Like Paul Wall.